Langdon steps up, Duke steps out, and Robbie steps in. It again. On tonight's KURTS BLURBS, the PITT edition. What up, lunatics? Kurt Money here to talk penultimate PITT, hour 14, the one before the finale. Let the blurbs begin. Blurb number 1, Chekhov's motorcycle. All season long, we've been looking at this thing going, what's in store for you? How are you gonna end Robbie's trip? Now, I was dead set on an ambo collision, so you can imagine the vibe in the cave when this scene happened. But it was barely a bump. That's it. They got more mileage out of the lazy guy's crotch rocket taking a hit.
Oh no, you paying for this. You or the city, but you paying for this.
Seriously, we don't need this hassle.
This was a bit of a letdown. I guess the show's just making it clear that, look, Robbie's going on this ride, whether you like it or not, okay? His motorcycle's gonna survive today, and he's gonna survive today, and he's gonna get out there on the open road to friggin' deal with it. So the question is not, will he be going on the trip? I guess it's just this ultimate question of, will he return? Which of course he will. Dana, do not worry. Robbie will be here for season 3. At the very least, this impact, weak as it was, did allow blurb number 2 to shine and really show his worth. Okay, Duke. I've been a vocal critic of Duke in the past, and I loved seeing Perla shut down his dreams of dating that one nurse. Okay?
You don't want any of that.
No?
No, she's out of your league.
She played this super chill, but like was, bottom line, dude, you're too old. Like, don't.
What league do you think I play in?
Old Timers Night?
So I appreciate that. But, full disclosure, I did laugh out loud at his dick joke. Okay? He got me here. I chuckled.
No strenuous activity, no lifting anything over 5 pounds.
How am I supposed to take a piss?
Look, it's just him and Robbie in there. Throw anyone else in this room and my arms are crossed. But just him and Robbie, I don't know. I think it's funny. I also love how Robbie didn't get it right away.
Nice.
But look, the joke's working, and it felt more realistic, because if MacGruber's taught me anything, it's that men love to discuss dong upkeep.
Every day's a workout when you gotta carry around a 20-pound python in your jeans.
You and your dick comments.
It's fun to say them.
It's fun to hear them.
That's why I say them.
And that's why I listen.
I'm still disappointed that Robbie's big arc was just a build up to a pep talk from his biker bud in the non-smoking and smoking area. Like, I wanted more out of all this, but I was getting the feels here in this chat.
Oh no.
Away from what?
Everything.
Well, that's not riding, that's running. That's your final lesson for these kids?
That's not riding, that's running. Mwah, that's good stuff. Excellent. Excellent TV writing right there. Unfortunately, this next one's about the bits that did not feel so excellent. Blurb number 3, just say the thing. This is when I was screaming at my TV when Robbie busted Giavatti for posting to TikTok in one of the rooms.
What you doing?
That's right. Sorry, I was just,
One of your TikToks? Yeah, about those. Listen.
Busted is in quotes, because we all know, based on how he was attacking her here, and how Giavatti cannot get a word in edgewise, we all knew she wasn't posting to TikTok, okay?
Right.
Even still, we're getting behind on scanning patient charts, so how about no TikTok on the company clock, Dr. J?
Dr. Robbie, I think you're...
Out of touch? Probably. You wouldn't be the first to accuse me of it.
This is textbook cliche TV shit, and I hate it. Because it's just like, Giavatti, say it. Say it's not a TikTok. Say it's not a TikTok. Stop trying to lead up to it. I did like how it ended, like Giavatti kind of threw it back in his face of like, we're dealing with ICE agents, blah, blah, blah. And I liked how Robbie was like, oh, we had phones eventually.
We did have cell phones. Maybe not in the beginning.
That was funny. And good on Giavatti for standing up to him a little bit, but I don't know. This whole exchange frustrated me, and I didn't like that they had to drag McKay down into their little misunderstanding subplot to solve it 10 minutes after this.
Giavatti wasn't making a TikTok video. She's been posting about Jesse, trying to find someone who knows where he is.
Luckily, McKay had other times to shine, like the 3 Bs. Oh my god, did I love this scene of McKay explaining what her 3 Bs are.
No, I was gonna maybe meet up with this guy, though that's sounding less appealing than the 3 Bs at this point. The 3 Bs? Book, bath, and bed.
1, because it totally confirms that she's ditching the dude in the art fair date. All right, so there's still hope for old K-Mun. But I also love the 3 Bs, because guess who else has 3 Bs? This guy. Mine are a little different. Burbs, babs, blues. So that'll just be one of the things that we talk about when we go on our first date or whatever.
Cool.
McKay is so good at staying like even keeled. Like, I even loved how she handled supporting Mel's desire to join a Civil War reenactment. Yeah, you should totally look into that, Mel. Yeah.
You should definitely look into that. Yeah, okay.
And then that look afterwards, she's just like, that was smooth. Not smooth. Blurb number 5, Raging Robbie. Man, Man, this guy was on a tear today. And not just the Javati bit either. He's like, nobody leave. We need your help. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going?
Where do you think you're going?
I like that he gave up that fight. Good on him there, but I don't know. It's just, he's so pissed off this ep and taking it out on everybody. I mean, of course, Mohan gets it a little.
Is that a trick question?
It would not be a Robbie-Mohan exchange if it did not end with Robbie blindsiding Mohan with his last little quip.
What mistake? Getting diabetes?
Not picking a higher spot to jump from.
Look, while I think it is up for debate whether or not the guy was trying to jump, okay, Robbie could be right in this scenario. But I think we can all agree that he should not be sharing that opinion with Mohan, who is so clearly at the end of her damn rope, okay? Plus, it was her patient, dude. Look, the press release already spoiled that Mohan's not going to be here next season. But I don't know, lingering on this shot here, I'm worried it's not going to be because she's leaving for a fellowship somewhere. She's leaving another way. Blurb number 6, the one part I looked away. Nope, not the rope burn, not the sunburn, or the bro burn, which I love.
Just more white knight, white noise. That's how it is.
It was when Robbie asked for like a vote from the women in the room about if you want to die now or later or whatever about the testing thing.
Hey, ladies in the room, show of hands. Death with modesty or life with brief nudity? Death or life? Look at that. Turns out women want to live.
Based on what Dr. Al says to him afterwards, I mean, she thanks him for it. Okay, so obviously it's a good move.
Hey, thank you for saying all that.
Plus, the ladies in my life have informed me that that is a big, huge concern for women. Okay, so it's good that he got this point across. These guys really need to get it up and under there.
These were so inferior, you might as well not put them on at all. What were you afraid of? For a bra?
What have we got?
So if this is a lesson these guys needed, then so be it. I just can't help but think some of this whole like, I'm Robbie, everybody look at me. I feel like part of that's just him finding another outlet for his rage. Like if this had happened an hour or two, do you think he still would involve the room?
Who knows?
In my defense, Dana doesn't raise her hand either. Okay, so I'm not sure she's on board with it. That probably has more to do with her current vibe with Robbie. It's not pleasant. At least some people in here knew she needed some love.
She's right. You are the mama bear glue that holds this place together.
And I can't believe one of them was Monica.
But hey, Virginia Slim, you've come a long way. Glad I was wrong about you.
I knew we were waiting for some sort of throwdown between her and Dana, or just her to get her comeuppance for how she's so lame and not cool in her personal beliefs and stuff.
I don't need to know that.
But I suppose it's more realistic that they're just showing you that, like, hey, sometimes coworkers suck. Not all nurses are saints. Although they got one doctor that is. Blurb number 7.
Saint Huckleberry.
Oh, some fun stuff with our farm boy today. Him trying to hold up Robbie's bike.
Hey, a little help!
And failing. Obviously, we see it later. It's still on the ground. And him standing up to Langdon. That felt good. Even if I did feel like that was a little bit out of nowhere.
Can you cut the shit?
Excuse me?
I mean, if anything, I'd be yelling at Langdon for projecting onto me his fear of what people think when they see him take an Advil.
Relax, buddy. It's Advil.
That's all you, bro. Okay? I did love how Huckleberry afterwards was apologetic. Like, hey, dude, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings by saying that and stuff. That's my B. Little did he know he was about to sting Langdon where it really hurts.
No, I'm waiting on Robbie. He asked me to house sit while he's gone, so I'm waiting for the keys, the alarm code.
The battle of the besties, and now Robbie's got a new one.
Nice. Nice, yeah, I've seen this place. You're in for a sweet setup.
Look at this face. This is a broken man right here, okay? That used to be me, he's thinking. I'm Robbie's house sitter, not you. Some dude who doesn't even know what Clue is.
I was with Ogilvy in the ambulance bay.
Out with Colonel Mustard in the library?
Who's... What? No.
Okay, you know what? I got more thoughts on Langdon, but I gotta address this real quick. Blurb number 8, all aboard the ref train. The references were just a little bit out of control tonight. Huckleberry's never heard of Clue, but he knows the full cast and character breakdown of Gilligan's Island.
Like you're what? You're the skipper, I'm Gilligan? Dude, you're not the skipper.
I know, I'm not the skipper. Robbie is the skipper.
No, Robbie is the professor, Dane is the skipper.
Then Ellis, she's so familiar with Rumblefish, she's got metaphors in the ready.
Now you won't have Motorcycle Boy to Big Brother you.
Is that a Rumblefish reference?
Sure is.
And Robbie is my big brother in this analogy?
Bingo.
But then she's never heard of Styx. Now, I'm not mad at her for not knowing Styx, okay?
You never heard of Styx? Mr. Roboto?
This is a personal pref, but it's not a super cool band to throw out for like, I can't believe you never heard of this group I grew up with. I don't know, don't let your character make some joke about how old someone is for talking about Styx.
My Spotify age is in 62.
When they could write a paper on Rumblefish, a 1983 Matt Dillon movie. Same goes for Huckleberry. Don't give him Gilligan if he's already known as the little pup who doesn't know anything.
Does Dr. McGyver work here?
All right, blurb number 9, the Langdon of it all. Big ep today for Langdon. A lot of ups, a lot of downs. The ups, definitely doing this neck thing to save this dude's life.
I'm gonna pull on your head. Your job is to try to relax, breathe, so we can overcome the muscle spasm.
It was pretty thrilling too, right? When he's sitting there going, oh! It doesn't look as hard to do as the shoulder pop or as gross to do as the butt pop. But it did look like the type of maneuver that if it didn't work, he'd be looking at a manslaughter charge.
I felt something click.
Now about this back pain. The internet called it when he was like, ooh, doing that a few episodes ago when he picked up that hot kid. The kid that was the overheated child in the van. That's what I'm talking about. He hurt his back and now it's hurting him now. So it's like, ooh, is he going to slip up? Is he going to fall off the wagon?
Are you okay?
Dude is hurting. I just hope he sticks with the Advil. Did he relapse tonight? My official stance is no, I don't think he did. I think that'd be one step too far. If he did, then that actor would have to leave the show forever. There's no coming back from that. Dude's already got a second chance here. But I'm willing to argue that the show wants us to think it's a possibility, especially when they give us this weird shot of him leaving the bathroom, instantly over to saving the day and feeling good about yourself and then saying, hey, things are back to normal, and then being reminded of the drug test pronto.
Were you supposed to get a urine screen and turn it in by 8 tonight?
There could be a world where he screwed up. And when he's running away here, he's not running off to get his pee tested. He's running off to the lockers to get his condom filled with fake pee that he's going to tape to his leg. There's that possibility. Now, I'm told that that view is a little bit of a stretch. And look, I hope it is. I don't want Langdon to be running off to get some fake pee to fool the drug test right now. But he is headed towards lockers. I guess what I'm saying is this shot outside the bathroom meant something, okay? Even if it meant for us to think there's something, even though there's nothing, this shot is there intentionally. If the shot was not here to make us go, wait a minute, did he just use in there? That'd have been cut out entirely, and we'd have started with Langdon when he's scrubbing up going, hey, what's going on in here?
Hey, man, what are we looking at?
I can't believe it's a finale next week. I read this article about how, like, some people are watching the PITT wrong, how they're watching it like Lost, like it's a mystery box show. But it's not. It's a medical drama show. So I'm trying to remind myself of that when I want the crazy shit to happen. But I think we can all agree, if we don't get a Baby Jane Doe answer next week, we riot, right?
Yes!
That's going to do it. Look for some blurbs on the Hacks premiere in a few days. Hacks is now my new show to cover weekly. I mean, the Thursday show to cover weekly. If there's other shows in the week you think I should be covering, let me know. And while we're knowing things, know that The Burbs is available to stream as we speak.
The Burbs.
And also, and always, to BitBook.